What's up? The mightiest son. Doing something actually a little bit different today. As you should already be able to tell by the thumbnail title. I'm talking about my favorite sports anime. You know what I'm saying? So this is gonna be a little bit different today, cause I've been rewatching the Kuroko no Basket, and I just started like taking YouTube more seriously to do something about it now. So I guess I'm gonna be talking about the top 10 best players or like best characters in Kuroko no Basket. And as I already said, it's my favorite sports anime. I've been rewatching it, doing something a little different today. I'm not talking about fighting and one of them high tier action shows that I usually talk about, but got a little sports anime. This really is cold as shit too. I ain't gonna cap to you, but so I'll be using all the canon material in Kuroko no Basket as a whole, or Kuroko's basketball, which is the first 3 seasons of the anime, the manga, and the last game movie and the extra game manga. So, and let me get this out the way for this whole thing, like for this whole video. Take into account that I'm talking about individual skill or like play, like no team shit, like in a 1v1. Because when you talk about best players, you got to talk about what they can do as an individual. Yes, basketball is a team sport. Yes, but and it's games. So when you talk about best players, you got to talk about who will beat who in the 1v1, bro. Right? It's that simple. It's not about who the better team, who the best teams are. That's not the case. Because we're going off that, then automatically Siren and Vorpal Swords and Jabberwock will be the best. But no, come on, let's talk about individuals, characters, 1v1s. So things like True Zone or Misdirection Overflow or Akashi's team, Rakuzan's when he put his whole damn team in zone, or like the True Zone when Kagami uses his other teammates and coordinates with them. That's what True Zone. True Zone is not something that Kagami can do by himself. It's not how it works. It's a door. It's literally a door to your teammates. And Kuroko opens it. Like, come on, stop. It's not. And I know, yes, this is basketball, superpowers and shit, but it's weird. But it's still cool nonetheless. It is unrealistic, but it's still cool. I'm just saying that you can't count these things because these things require teammates. And Kuroko's overflow, which like gives all his other teammates misdirection, and he's the only one that can see. Like, it's just weird. Like, but going forward, so as always, if you want more anime manga content from me, then please subscribe, hit the notification bell to get my next upcoming videos. Like the video, share the video with your friends, your people you talk to, or if you're a fan or they're fans of Kuroko no Basket, then share the video, share me out so I can get more subscribers. And if you're watching, if you're here, you might as well just fucking subscribe. Like, just helping it out. Come on now. And comment down your thoughts in the comment section down below. Like, if you think I'm wrong, if you think it's something I missed or something I don't know about, comment down your thoughts. Comment down how you perceive this video. And as such, I guess let's get into it. So first, let's get into some honorable mentions. These are some characters that would have made the list if it was like a top 20 or top 15. You know what I'm saying? Like if we was talking about Himuro Tatsuya, Kagame's brother, or the other 3 members of Team Jabberwock that was playing with Ash and Silver. They're really unnamed. I think one of them is like Zack or something. I don't even know. And the Uncrowned Kings, Kotaro, Hanamiya, Kiyoshi, as such. I'm just saying these are characters that are like close to top 10. Like they would be like top 15, top 20 probably if I made that type of list. But let's get into number 10. My boy Kuroko Tetsuya, the Phantom 6 man of the Generation of Miracles, of Teiko, and of Team Siren, the boy. So let's go over what he can do. So he got his most famous, the thing that affects all of his abilities is misdirection, or like his lack of presence. Like he misdirects. He uses his lack of presence to misdirect the ball and misdirect like his opponents. It's like they can't. It's weird. If you watch it, I probably don't know how to word it correctly, but it's just Kuroko's most famous thing. And he can move around the court like unseen because for his lack of presence, and he can misdirect his opponents, as we all know. And and he uses it to pass the ball to his teammates. He can pass around the court effectively without before the opposing team can even do anything really, or know what's going on. Sometimes they don't even know what's happening. And he could do things like special passes like cyclone pass, his ignite pass, his ignite pass Kai, basically he spin, he put a spin on it like a super, basically the super ignite pass basically. Yes, and he also has his. He already talked about that. He got his vanishing drive, which he when you look at it, it seems as if he's teleporting or some shit. Like he's it's just weird. Like he's teleporting behind you and he dribbles the ball. It's just fucking. It's goofy as shit. Yeah, Kuroko is fucking basically hacked. He appear. It's like he's vanished. It's literally called the vanish. Like he's fucking vanishing. He's teleporting or something. That's what it looks like. But it's some trick behind it. I probably don't even know. But and this TV can be used against Takao, who has the fucking Hawkeye. So this is very effective technique. So it even works against fucking Kagami when he first starts using it and shit in season 2, episode 4 when they doing that practice game. It even works against fucking Kagami. It also fucking works against fucking Midoriyama. So it's just broken, to be honest. The only time it didn't work was against Almane because it's fucking Almane, bro. Come on. And plus, he closed his eyes so the trick wouldn't get him he's misdirecting his opponent's vision to Kagami, who has a great presence on the court. So it's just weird. But it didn't work against Almane because it's fucking Almane. And he also has his phantom shot, his own special version of shooting. And when he shoots, the ball disappears. And not even fucking Murasaki Bar can block it or smack it away. He has to jump up way before he shoots it or some shit. That's the only way to stop it. And he also has the quasi emperor eye, his own emperor eye, where he can see the future of his fucking teammates. It's weird. He can see the future of his teammates. He basically just it's literally he got his own version. His eyes even glow blue when he does it. I swear to God, it's weird. So yeah. And it actually works against fucking Akashi. Holy shit. Seriously. So, in my eyes, he's overall number 10 because he simply hacks. He's really the most hacked person in the fucking series, to be honest. I'm pretty sure he will beat everybody, all the honorable mentions in 1v1 because just how hacks he. He literally just disappear and just starts shooting phantom shots. I'm not trying to cap. All his abilities, move techniques, his lack of presence, misdirection, cyclone blast, ignite pass Kai, vanishing drive, phantom shot, quasi emperor. I already went over all this. I'd say he's right below Generation of Miracle tier. He's where Kagami's brother Himuro Itachi at. I'd say he's above the Itachi and the Uncrowned Kings, to be honest. Just simply how hacks he is. Come on, he's definitely better than Kiyoshi. He's the number 2 of Seren. It's Kagami and Kuroko. He's better than Kiyoshi for sure. When Kiyoshi's the number 3 and he was the number 4. But I'm just saying he's definitely better than them. So I guess let's move on. So you got number 9. Number 9. Let's get into it. Shogo Haizaki. Number 6 of Team Fugura, and he was the 5th man of Taiko on the Generation of Miracles before Kisei came in their second year. So yeah, he was basically a member of the Generation of Miracles. He was the 5th man, but since his attitude and the way he acted, how he was twisted and he was kind of crazy. He just weird. He was one of them niggas. But he just weird, bro. He not really weird, but you know what I'm saying. He just one of them ignorant motherfuckers, and he always trying to fight and shit. But so that's why Akashi kicked him out of the team. But he basically would have been a member of the Generation of Miracles if he had stayed and didn't get kicked out. And he was definitely good enough. But when Kisei joined the second year, Haizaki was kind of clapping him. I'm saying he was better than base Kisei at the beginning of the fucking when they were in Taiko, when they were in middle school. He was better than Kisei in base. And even when he comes back, and as I said, Akashi kicks him out. Even when he comes back to face against Kisei, in season 3, he was still beating Kisei base to base. When they were first playing, when they were playing in their game, he was above Kisei. He was beating base Kisei because of his pillage move. He basically him and Kisei kind of their styles kind of similar. But Haizaki, he copies his opponents, but he like does it in a way that makes him like it's different. It's called pillage. He calls it pillage, like it's pillaging, because he's like stealing it. Like he's not just taking copying like what Kakise do. He changed the he copied Kasamatsu's dribble. He changed the damn. He changes it in a way so like when they try to do it again, because like he changes his movements and the timing. So like when their opponents try to do it again, they can't really do it again because their rhythm is all off. So it's different. So like it's like he's stealing the move. Like seriously, he's stealing the technique. And ain't no cap, basically. And yeah, as I already said, he was beaten before Kisei went his God mode, which I'll get into, of course I'll get to later. But he was above Kisei, beating Kisei in that game. So Hazuki is above base Kisei, basically, or like copycat Kisei, whatever the hell you want to call him. Like, but he not using the God shit. I'll get to that later. So Shogo Hazuki, I overall believe he's number 9. He has like Generation Miracle tier physicality. His pillage move. He can basically copy all other like low tier characters in their moves. He's physically above Kisei as well in base. Like he was blindly beating Kisei. And I would say he's above Kuroko simply because he's Generation Miracle tier. Like he's top tier. He just like we only see him in one game. And like it's kind of like Kuroko no Basket ended for some reason. Like they could have actually brought him back. He could have like had like a redemption arc, like a better. He could have came back as a better character. Like they just could. I don't know why the series ended so soon, but whatever. Moving on. So I guess we got number 8. As such, Midoriyama Shintaro, the shooting guard of the Generation of Miracles, at the shooting guard of Team Shutoku. So yeah, he's a member of the Generation of Miracles. He's in the top 5 of Teiko Academy. He's definitely above Haizaki and Kuroko for sure, and above base Kisei with physicality wise. But I'll get into his everything he does. So basically, Midoriyama has 100% perfect accuracy shooting percentage. He never fucking misses unless you block his shot. He can't miss unless you touch it. Unless you like foul him or do something, he does not miss. It's just how it works. He does not fucking miss ever. And he can also shoot from the entire his range. His court is the entire fucking range. He can shoot from fucking behind the free throw the half court line. He can shoot from the full. He basically make a full court shot, and they never with his high arc. He has a high arc too. He never misses. He's a god. Seriously, that's just how it works. He does not fucking miss, and he can shoot in his range is the entire court. Yeah, my shooting range is the entire damn court, and he can even like shoot over like since like he's shooting like full court. His arc is so damn high he can shoot over Kagami and Kiyoshi, who are both bigger than himself. And can jump. No, I wouldn't say Kyo, but Midoriyama is definitely physically above base. I'll get into that later. But people do like to downplay Midoriyama, saying the only thing he can really do is shoot. But thing is, I forgot that Midoriyama can also literally catch the ball in midair and shoot. Like he literally gets to a shooting form, jumps, and then somebody like Taka will pass him the ball. He can shoot with the damn ball in his hand in the air. He doesn't even have to have the ball when he like his shooting percentage, his shoot form is just so fucking perfect. It's ridiculous. He has perfect accuracy, and he just does not miss. It's that simple. He never misses. 100%. He does not miss. And this even works when the Kashi can do it too. He can pass him the damn ball and shoot. But this wouldn't really happen 1v1, of course. But I'm saying like maybe he could like throw it to himself, like throw it up and do it. Like seriously, it's crazy, but whatever. But people who like to downplay, as I was saying earlier, people who like to downplay Midoriyama, saying that he was only the only thing he can do is shoot. When it's clear that he has handles. He cooked members of Team Rakuzan. Like he literally just dribbled and passed them. He even cooked Kagami in their first game. Like he has handles, and he's physically fast and strong too. He also has high tier defense. Like people act like Midoriyama is trash. Like he blocked Kagami many times. Like seriously. And he blocked Kotaro in that game against Rakuzai. He even blocked Kiyoshi when he was literally one step away from the fucking basket, like 1 inch away from the basket. He also blocked Kagami in their practice games, like multiple. Like he's blocked Kagami so many times. And he even tells Kagami just because you can jump hard on main shit. Like he literally just like bullies Kagami in base, like seriously, all the time. And again, his second game, he blocked Kagami from making that final shot against. So that's why they tied. Like seriously, his defense, his dribbling, he's top. People act like he's just trash. Like when he's so underrated. Also against Akashi, when Akashi literally ankle breaks him, and this is Akashi. You know how fast Akashi is, right? So Akashi is running to the court. He's literally right there by the basket, and he's about to lay it up. Midoriyama gets back up from the ankle break, gets there in time, and was about to stop Akashi's shot and would have for sure blocked it, but then Akashi has to pass. This proves how fast and good Midoriyama is. He recovered from an ankle break from Akashi. It came back and still was trying to block that bitch. So Midoriyama isn't like just all he can do is shoot. That's not how it works. He's overall good as well. Overall, definitely Midoriya's eighth best. Long projectile shot, full court 3-point shot. He perfect accuracy. He never misses. Generational miracle tier physicality overall as well. Definitely number 8. He's definitely above Kuroko, Hazaki, and the Uncrowned Kings. All the motherfuckers. So I guess we just move on. Number 7. As such, number 7. Jason Silver of Team Jabberwock. Now, I can already hear what people saying, like, Silver is number 7? Like, I can already hear it. People probably raging. People probably leaving the video. Please don't, because people need to realize that, and I'll get into it later because I can't spoil who's next, like who's better than, who's above Silver, but people need to realize that Silver was OP in the second, and I'll get into everything. So basically, yes, I'm saying Silver, yeah, he cold, but like people need to realize. So I'll get into it. So basically, when Silver first started playing against Team Vorpal Swords in the last game, in the extra game, Silver was off the bat able to fucking cook Almane in their 1v1. Like he got past Almane easy, and then when he goes up to the hoop to dunk, he overpowers Murasaki Bara and completely just dunks on him. Also, and he even blocks Akashi's shot. And it's a fucking Akashi. He blocks Akashi's shot. While dribbling the ball, he's so fast that Kisei and Midoriyama can't catch up. He's so fast. And I forgot to say it. Jason Silver is the center of Team Jabberwock. He's the center. Like, seriously. And he's doing all this, and his speed is so great that even Kisei and Midoriyama can't catch up. And then he can do a fucking lane up. From the free throw line, he can lane up the ball and do a windmill dunk, a double-handed windmill dunk from the fucking free throw line. You already see where this is going. This nigga is the very definition of OP in all of its glory. He's OP. Seriously. And even Kagame that he's never done anything that superhuman before in base. And so it's said off the rip that he's more agile than Almane. He has more jumping power than Kagami, and is stronger than Murasaki Bara off bat. So people probably thinking like, why is this nigga like number 3 or something? Like number 3, 4, and that's where most people put Silver. But what people don't realize while literally watching the last game or reading the extra game manga, and I'll get into it later, that and also he has animal instinct. Jason Silver, he has the animal instinct, the power of the wild. It's kind of like I'll get into it later, but like it's a power system in fucking Kuroko no Basketball. They get like wild amps, like they resemble certain animals, and they get like animal power ups. Like it's weird, yeah, it's unrealistic. Like come on, Kuroko no Basketball is not really realistic. Like come on, it's unrealistic and it's crazy. It's like literally superpowers with fucking basketball. Like seriously, I'm not even trying to cap. So overall, you will believe it later. Like you probably don't believe it now. Everything I just told you don't believe it now. That he's the 7th best. He has the animal instinct or the power of the wild. He can also shoot close to mid-range. I just didn't show that. Top tier physicality. He even they call him like the God's body. Like seriously, I personally believe he has the strongest base. Like if it was no superpowers in fucking One Punch Man, like no animal instinct, no zone, none of that shit, he'd be number 1. Like, I'm not trying to cap. He will automatically be number 1. All the shit he did to Almane, Murasaki Bara, and Kagami. He'd just be number 1. Seriously, it's that simple. Yes, Silver during the second quarter of the extra game was OP, and a lot of people believe that he's like top 5, but trust me, later you'll understand why he's not, and why, yeah, during the second quarter he was OP, but like later on he got like nerfed, or like he just got trashed, but I'll explain it why. Number 6. Again, I can already hear it. Like, seriously, I can already hear it. Kagami Tiger. The power forward and the ace of Team Saren and light to Kuroko's shadow. Like, he's the light. The light of Team Saren, basically. So basically, let me get everything he can do and explain why he's number 6. Because there's a lot of people think Kagami like top 5 or like top 4, top 3, simply because of all the shit he does. But people don't seem to watch the series or understand context. And people like to say that yeah, he's Generation Miracle level. Yes, I do believe he is. But I'll get into why certain things that has to happen for him to be Generation Miracle level. But let's get into it. So basically, Kagami's airwalk. Like, he literally, Kagami's main thing is his jumping power. Like, that's his main ability. Like, his main thing that focuses on all his abilities. He can jump so high that he can literally grab or touch with the palm of his hand the damn top of the hoop. Like, literally, he can jump and hit the top of the fucking, the backboard. Like, seriously, I'm not trying to cap. You can see his palm on the thing. And say your greatest weapon is your jumping power. That's just Kagami's greatest thing. It's his jumping power. Again, he even jumped so high on one game that he literally headbutted the fucking rim. Like, seriously. He be jumping too high some damn time. He begins so, you know how Kagami is emotionally. He get too fucking crazy. He started jumping with all his power and shit. And he also can jump high enough to block Midoriyama's high arcing shot. Like, he literally, and you know how high arc Midoriyama's shot is, and he jumps high enough to block it. Like, he jumps way higher than look at his legs. He's literally the highest jumper in the like. I'll get into it in a minute, but he also can jump high enough to he jumps as high as fuck. Yes, it says that Silver can jump higher, and I do believe it's relative. Like, they're pretty much relative when it comes to. They can both do lane ups, and they can both jump from the free throw line. Yeah, Kagami can also do a lane up and jump from the free throw line. I probably don't have an image during this thing, but Kagami can jump as high as Silver, and Silver can do a lane up from the free throw line wheel duck. So yeah, and with Albanese help, he's strong enough to block Silver. Like when they have to double because Silver stronger than subconsciously suppressed Murasaki Bara. But I'll get into that later again. Kagami and Albanese working together can block Silver. But thing is, also it's stated multiple times that Kagami's potential rivals that of the Generation of Miracles. His potential as a whole, like how good he is, how skilled he is, his overall potential. He's that cold. He can jump high. His physicality. He's fast. Can dribble. Everything. All of this shit. Yes, and so Kagami's. So this is when Kagami gets real good. Like that's what I'm saying. Like he's a prodigy as well. He's on the Generation Miracle tier. So he can also go into the fucking zone. And in the zone, Kagami is so good that he can keep it with Aomine in the zone. Aomine Daiki, who's probably the fastest motherfucker at the fucking verse. But I'll get into that later. He can keep up with Aomine, and I'll get into why he's doing it. He can keep up with Aomine Daiki in the zone. And he can also, in the zone, block Murasaki Bara's shot or Thor's hammer or his dunks, whatever. He can block all of Murasaki Bara's attacks and shots in the zone. He can also, in the zone, it's literally when it says air walking, he's literally jumping so high that he seems to be floating in the air. Like, even after Murasaki Bara jumped first, he was still jumping. So, yeah, he can jump higher than Murasaki Bara. He can jump in the zone, he jumps higher than everybody ever. Like, and also in the zone, Kagami can also shoot three-pointers. Like, in base, Kagami can shoot, mid-range shot, like while he's dribbling inside the paint. He can shoot in base, but in the zone, he shoots threes and turn around. And they even like he's fucking Midoriyama. Also in the zone, he can do the meteor jam, which is like a shot that can't be blocked. And it's and since he jumps so fucking high, he can literally, his arms be way above the hoop and the rim itself, and he just throws it in the fucking basket. It's what meteor jam is. It proves that Kagami's jumping power and his shot is just fucking ridiculous. Kagami is fucking broken. Also in the zone, his defense is so incredible. From his defensive range is so crazy in the zone because even Akashi said he can reach all the way from the damn free throw line. Akashi couldn't take the damn 3-point shot because Kagami can jump too damn high. Seriously, and his speed is also ridiculous. It's that simple. Also in the zone, this is what I'm saying. In the zone, Kagami can jump higher and is stronger than Silver. He can literally block Silver's shot Silver's dunk, and he can jump higher than Silver in the zone. That's what I'm saying. Silver can't beat zone Kagami. Yeah, he can jump higher than base Kagami, but Kagami in the zone is above Silver. It's that simple. As such, Kagami stopped Silver's shot, and get to in base, he was like a relative to Silver when it came to jumping, but he needed Aomune's help to block Silver's shot in the or dunk when they were in base, like without the zone. But in the zone, he's simply above Silver. That's how it works. In the zone, he blocks Silver. So in the zone, he's greater than Silver. That's what I've been saying this entire time. But let me get into why Kagami is number 6 and not because people like to say that Kagami is better than the people above in my list. I'm not gonna say who it is, but you should know. People like to say that Kagami is better than like the gods or the verse, the top 5 verse. They say he's top 5, like top. It's people that think that Kagami is number 2. Like seriously, I'm not trying to cap. Like, let me just debunk this. So, Kagami in base, with everything I've said up to this point is like all Kagami's abilities in base, his jumping power, and how in the zone he's relative to Generation Miracle people, like in the zone. But thing is, people need to understand that Kagami in base is not even like probably, yes, his potential rival is Generation Miracle tier, but his base, like, yeah, he can jump high, but like his skill level, like his shooting, all this other shit, and overall, his base is probably not even really Generation Miracle tier. Because in base, even Tatsuya can fake Kagami out. And this is Himo, and Tatsuya not even top 10. Tatsuya can do the Mirage shot where Kagami can't even block it. So Tatsuya is above base Kagami. And Kagami says, I can't win like this. Like, he's going to the fucking zone. And he was trying to go into the zone, literally, because he could not win in base. And then when he does go into the zone, he's able... He's jumping so he's doing the airwalk jumping shit, and he blocks Tatsuya's shot. They say he's like a damn bird. He's literally he's like almost as if he's fucking flying in the air. He's just airwalking, sitting in the damn air. He's jumping so high. And then people like say, what about base Kagami? He was blocking when he was keeping up with Aomune. Again, when he blocked. Thing is, people don't realize that Aomune doesn't fucking try. Like, and Aomune does not practice. He does not try or practice. Aomune, he takes him a while to get into the groove of the game. As Sashina all his games, he's always losing at first. Like, seriously, he was losing to Kisei at first. He was losing to Kagami at first in their fucking first game when he showed up during the second quarter. He was losing because Aomune does not practice. He needs to get warmed up and get into it. So, and Aomune always suppresses himself because he wants to actually have some fun playing basketball because he's too fucking good. But I'll get into that later, of course. And, Kagami was able to block Aomune's formless shots, all his shit. People need to realize that Kagami was also getting amped by the wild. They literally said that he feels like a wild beast right now, and they showed like the whole tiger thing. Kagami was getting amped on top of Aomune being suppressed. So Kagami in base is not better than Aomune in base or anything like that. Trust me. It's a power system in the whole thing in the whole series where they, as I said with Silver, they get like wild amp powers. Like it's weird shit. Like they get like animal instincts, whatever. It's just weird, but whatever. And as soon as Aomune says I will play a little harder this time, he starts shitting on Kagami. I'm just saying, like, people need to realize that Aomune doesn't ever try. He's always suppressing himself. Like, seriously. And Aomune, even as Kagami says, Aomune should have already been at full power. How is he getting faster? Yes, he's getting faster. I'm saying that's the point. That's impossible. And people need to, yes, Kagami was blocking Aomune's shot before because Aomune was so suppressed that he probably wasn't even Generation Miracle tier. And also, Kagami was getting an animal instinct amp on top of that. Like, seriously. And as I've said, it's literally a power system. Like, multiple characters have the animal instinct or power in the fucking Kuroko Basketverse. And Jason Silver does as well, as we seen. Like, he was a fucking dinosaur or some shit. Like, seriously, it's weird. And I'm saying, it's even confirmed that Tatsuya isn't even, like, he's very close to, exactly, he will be, like, top 15, if I did a top 15, he's very close to the 5 of us, he's good, yeah, but he is no prodigy, he's not, like, Generation Miracle tier, he won't reach to the side of the door. And he was cooking Kagami and shooting in Kagami's face. That's why I'm saying, like, Kagami in base without no zone or animal instinct isn't that cold. People need to realize that. And then even Kotaro can cross Kagami. It was an uncrowned king. And even Kiyoshi could keep up with Kagami during a little practice shit. Again, and let me debunk some shit. Like, so, like, people like to say, like, base Kagami can keep up with base Kisei, or it's better than base Kisei doing the whole Kaijo game during the Winter Cup. First of all, Kisei was injured. Like, before Kisei had one perfect cup, like, Kagami was winning, but that's because Kisei was injured. He was, his left ankle, one of his ankles, one of his foot was fucked up, and the coach really pulled him out of the game temporarily because he was so injured. Also, people like to say that Kagami in the zone could, like, break Emperor Eye. No, that's not the case. Akashi let that shit happen so that he would waste stamina on doing a pointless meteor jam he couldn't hit. Because Akashi knew what was gonna happen because he could see the future. So, like, I'm just saying, like, it's people that they like to wank Kagami, but they don't take it into context or realize what's going on when they're watching the series. Like I do, like, because I scale everything I fucking watch. When I pay attention to what I watch. That's how I am. Like, I've been doing that shit since I was a kid, and all my videos. Like, come on, that's what I do. But what I'm trying to say is that Kagami without Zone or any animal instinct wild beast ants probably isn't even a generational miracle tier. Like, I would say that at base Kagami in base is below Kuroko and fucking Haizaki. And definitely worse than base Kisei. This is not how it works. He's not that cold without any amps. And Kuroko in the beginning of this, in season 1, was kind of like carrying Kagami. Before Kagami got his own, it was Kuroko. Like, Kuroko was really the light. Like, I'm not trying to cap. Kuroko was carrying him. They wouldn't have won against Kisei if it wasn't for Kuroko. And Kagami even says this. He said he can't keep relying on Kuroko anymore. Like, Kuroko was carrying Kagami. I'm not trying to cap. Yes, he's not, like, yes, his potential is generational military. I'm not trying to say he's trash or anything. I'm just saying, like, people wink Kagami and don't take into context what's actually going on. Like, they say he's blocking him, but he's doing it. Yes, that was how he suppressed himself, and Kagami was getting a fucking wild beast with the wild amp. But whatever. So, but despite everything I said, Kagami is still a GOAT. He's still definitely top 6, I'd say. Exactly, in zone, he's better than Silver, and he would beat Silver in a 1v1 in zone. Yes, in base he can, but in zone, he's definitely above Silver. As seen, he blocked Silver's shot. He can jump higher than Silver in zone. He can do meteor jam. He can airwalk, which Silver can't. They ever said he was airwalking, like, literally floating in the fucking air. Yeah, so Kagami in zone is definitely number 6. Again, you can't count the true zone because it's like a team thing, and it's like a 1v1 basis. Like, I think that Kagami in a 1v1 will beat everybody below him simply because of zone. Like, and again, Kagami without zone definitely can't beat Midoriyama or Haizaki. Kagami without zone will probably like number 12 or like number 13, to be honest. Like, without zone, he's not. Like, I'm saying, he's not better than Midoriyama, Haizaki, or fucking Kuroko. I'm just being honest. He's just not. Yes, he's generational miracle tier in zone, but without it, he's not. I'm just being honest. Yes, but other than that, he got top tier generational miracle tier physicality, top tier defense, strength, speed, ball handling, and such. His abilities, techniques, the skywalking, or he has the highest jumping power, the meteor jam, the animal instincts, or like the power of the wild, whatever. He has a mid-range shot, and he can shoot threes while in the zone. That's what I'm saying. He only do certain things in the zone. Like, he's only top tier when he's in the zone. That's the problem with Kagami. Kagami in base is not that cold. I'm being honest. It's just not happening. But moving on, because this video is already too fucking long. Number 5, Murasakibara Atsushi. My guy. The man's himself, the center of the Generation of Miracles, and the center of Team Yosen and Team Vorposaurus, the center. He's the big man of the team. He's the big man of the crew, you know what I'm saying? So Murasakibara's main thing is like his giant ass body and wingspan. Like, he's bigger than everyone else in the fucking series. It's only the only character that's even relative to his size is Silver, to be completely honest. There's no other character that's touching Murasakibara when it comes to size. This is not happening. As such, like, he's fucking giant compared to everybody else. Like, seriously, he's like, I don't know how tall the motherfucker is, but he's just literally a giant. And his aura is crazy. Like, he got this purple aura around him that's like visible in and out of games. Like, no cap when it comes to his food and shit. Like, seriously, I'm not trying to cap. It's superpowers with anime, but with basketball. But keep going. He said, yeah, his legs are long as well. It's not just his wingspan. His legs are long. His whole body is just long and big. And yes, so basically, I guess main thing is his defense. Like, he's so big that he can block shots and cover massive. his defensive range is probably like the second biggest in the entire damn series, like the third biggest. You know, I'm just like cap. Of course, I'll get into that later, but and his reflex, he even blocks Kagami on multiple occasions. He blocks Hyuga's 3-point shot because he's so tall. He can cover massive distance in like a fucking footstep. Again, he blocks Kagami in base multiple times. Again, base Kagami is not cold. Like seriously, he needs his own to be even Generation Miracle tier. On top of that, his reflexes are exceptional. Again, he can cover into that distance in like a single step. Seriously. He can cover 3-point. His entire defensive range is everything inside the 3-point line. I could swear that's what they said at the end of one of those episodes. His defensive range is too great. Also, he has the Thor's hammer, which is literally like it looks like a damn tornado on screen. Like seriously, he creates wind pressure and dunks so hard that he knocks his opponents down on the ground. I'm not trying to cap. It's that crazy. He also dunks so hard in the game against Saren that he knocks the damn rim down. This is the greatest strength feat in the series as well. Like, Murasaki Bar is probably like physically the strongest character in the damn series. And I will get into and people are like, Silver stronger than like, no, I'm about to debunk that now. Also, Murasaki Bar can also copy Kiyoshi's Vice Claw move. Like he literally copied it and he did pull some Kisei shit and copied it and grabbed it with one hand. Also, yes, against Kagami, Murasaki Bar did get blocked and did get put, but Kagami in the zone wasn't strong enough to block Murasaki Bar. He had to like jump leaning forward. Like he couldn't just. She still wasn't stronger than Murasaki Bar, so he had to do special types of jumps to block Murasaki Bar. Also, he needed Kiyoshi's help to block Murasaki Bar. That's what I'm saying. Like Kagami, he's just not as quick as people like to think. Like people like to wink him to say. Again. Murasaki Bar, when he ties his hair, gets serious. This is when he gets the serious shit, and he even starts going to like tap into like potential zones and shit. That's what I'm saying. He starts overpowering zone Kagami when they both in the zone, and he needs Kiyoshi help to stop it. So like, that's what I'm saying. Like Murasaki Bar is like twice as strong as for Kagami and Kiyoshi put together. Like they need to combine to be like seriously. It's just weird. It's just weird. But and Murasaki Bar in the zone, like he's OP. We never really got to see it though, really, because he only had like one player in the zone, like two players in the zone. But people like to say that people like to wank Kagami and say he's better than Murasaki Bar because he got that Midoriyama on him. First of all, that's literally something that it's really difficult to block, especially when it's Kagami who's definitely jumping higher than Murasaki. Like Kagami is jumping higher than Murasaki Bar. Again, Murasaki Bar can probably reach greater heights and can probably like because of his massive body, but Kagami is jumping higher, and that's something that you really can't block. And plus, Murasaki Bar didn't even know about it. Like he didn't even know that was what he was trying to do. If he would have known, if he would have found a way to stop it, if he would have known. Like, trust me, I'm not even trying to cap. It's just that simple. So, what solidifies Murasaki Bar being above Kagami and Silver for me is what happens during the extra game, the last game, when he was playing when he was at his Vorpal Swords. So, we all know that Silver at first was cock-slapping Murasaki Bar. He was dunking on him. He was just shitting on the fucking Murasaki Bar. I'm not trying to cap. And then when he ties his hair, like he always ties his hair when he gets serious. When he ties his hair, he starts getting, and then he starts, and we get a flashback on how Murasaki Bar, he never like properly uses his powers, 100% of his strength when he plays basketball. He's inefficient, and he's really just naturally, like when it comes to Generation Miracles, Murasaki Bar is like the most naturally gifted. Like he's like the best when it comes to just natural. He's just naturally the best. He's physically naturally the best out of all of them. Because he really doesn't even know how to fucking play basketball. He just basically just that cold. He just naturally colder than as soon as he started playing. Seriously, I don't even know. He doesn't even really know how to play. So when he starts like playing efficiently, and even Murasaki Bar doesn't even care because he doesn't believe that anybody's really bigger or stronger than him. Like, and they're saying he wants the chance against anyone that's bigger or stronger than him. Like, he doesn't believe there is anybody like that. But they tell him that if you're bound to meet someone that's gonna be bigger and stronger and more skilled than you, and he does in the face of Silver. He meets somebody more powerful and more skilled than himself. Silver, during the extra game, Silver is bigger and stronger than Murasaki Bar. So the Murasaki Bar actually starts playing serious, and he starts smiling because Murasaki Bar is so much bigger and stronger than everybody that it's like. And I'll get into this in a minute, but eventually he starts playing efficiently and starts guarding against Silver, right? And then he even starts blocking Silver. That's what I'm trying to say. He started blocking Silver. And this is base Murasaki. This is even with no zone or nothing. Base Murasaki is blocking Silver. And he even dunks on Silver. They're saying he starts dunking on Silver. They even say he's moving and become more efficient. He's actually starting to play basketball now. He's not just throwing his power and his natural talent around. And they even say he's so much bigger and stronger than everyone else. That he was holding back. They're saying he's been subconsciously suppressing himself the entire fucking series, which means that he was technically suppressed during the whole Searing game. He wasn't even using his full power because he's so much bigger than everybody. He doesn't want to. They say he doesn't want to really punk niggas. Shoot, I'm not trying to cap. Yeah. But he found a point that's even larger and stronger than himself. That he's enjoying going all out. He's smiling. He's actually grinding. And he starts packing Silver. He starts biting Silver. And even Silver's getting scared. Seriously, she's punk Silver. And then he dunks on Silver and the shooting guard of the Jabberwock team. Seriously, he dunks on both of them. So, in all, Silver, Murasaki Bara, when he's subconsciously awakened, when he subconsciously awakens his power, when he starts playing more efficiently, and then you can also stack zone on top of that, because you got to remember that he can still use zone. We just didn't see it during the extra game. And he stacks zone on top of that, he's definitely shitting on Kagame, not even a question. And even in base, he was above Silver. So when he goes zone, he shits on Kagame. It's that simple. In base, he's above. He's probably relative to zone Kagame in base. I'm not trying to cap. Seriously, because he subconsciously awakened his power. And then, so yeah, he's definitely fifth best in the series. I'll get into it in a minute, but he's fifth best. He's definitely above Kagame and Silver for sure. His abilities, techniques, he got the Thor's hammer, and he has the Vice Claw. He can keep what he copied from fucking Kiyoshi, and he's the strongest defensive power of the entire fucking world. He's the strongest motherfucker in the series, to be honest. And his defensive range is probably second, third best. I'm not trying to cap. When it comes to court, the whole court as a whole, he covers everything inside the 3-point line because of his reflexes. He can literally just move a fucking few steps over and he's there. Seriously, I'm not trying to cap. Number 4, here we go, my boy. Number 4, Aomine Daigi. The only one who can beat me is me. The power forward of the Generation of Miracles and the ace of the Generation of Miracles. The unstoppable scorer, my boy. The dark skinned boy, the black boy, bro. He's my favorite character, bro. Alright, I'll get into it in a minute, bro. So let's get into everything he can do. So, the second Aomine, when he first appeared, bro, he literally just dookies on Kagame. Seriously, he just no-dips Kagame in their little parking game. Granted, Kagame was kind of injured or something, and he wasn't going all out, but he literally just no-dips Kagame in their first game. It's funny. And he talks about how Kagame's light is dim and shit. He just bullies Kagame. And so let me get into everything, everything Aomine can do, his stats. So basically, Aomine is a different fucking breed. Seriously, he's a different breed. He can accelerate his speed from 0 to max in an instant. He literally dribbles, and in an instant he's going as fast as he can, from 0 to max. And he can go from max to 0. His de-acceleration, his speed, he can stop all that speed in an instant. And he has the greatest agility. How quick is he on his feet? He's too fast. Aomine transcends the rest of the Generation of Miracles when it comes to speed, agility, and his de-acceleration and acceleration. And when it comes to speed, speed is Aomine's main thing. He's too fucking fast. Seriously, Aomine, he literally caught up to Kagame from when Kagame did a fast break and was about to jump from the fucking free throw line. He caught up. Seriously, Aomine is too fast. I'm not trying to cap. His speed is ridiculous. Kagame can't do fast breaks on Aomine because Aomine is too fast. He catch up. Also, Aomine's ball handling combined with his natural speed is too great. Even just with the ball, while dribbling the ball, he's faster than Kagame full sprint. Just while dribbling the ball, I'm saying, How can he be? He's faster than the Kagami while dribbling. Seriously. And I'm saying he also has street ball. They're unconventional, tricky movements. He also has street ball, tricky, unconventional movements and speed. And he also can do an irregular change of pace, which is like he changes a change of pace. Like seriously, that's what it is, a change of pace. His speed, his agility, his street ball, his dribbling, his change of pace. He's too fucking nice, basically. And also, people need to realize that people think that Midoriyama is the best shooter in the series. Aomine is not just terrifying because of his speed or skill. The true nuisance is his overwhelming shooting power. He doesn't miss. He does not miss his shots. He can shoot from any position on like from the above the half court line. Yeah, he can't do full. He doesn't do full court shots like Midoriyama, but he can shoot anywhere inside the 3-point line. Seriously, he can shoot any position in any type of way. He shoots with one hand and shit. Even Kagami's animal instincts can't like stop out. Like base Aomine is above animal instinct amped, wild of the power amped. Fucking seriously, Kagami. I'm not trying to cap. Yes, my boy. Even as a kid, he was shooting in between his legs. Like seriously, as a kid, he was playing against adults, shooting with one hand as a damn child, as a toddler. He was playing against grown ass man adults as a kid. And he can even shoot the ball he can do formless shots. He can shoot the ball with one hand and shit. Seriously, in Kagami's face. Like seriously. He can even like lean parallel to the ground and do a damn formless shot like while it's as if he's laying down. Seriously, he can shoot while laying down. Like, seriously, his body's almost parallel to the ground. It can also shoot from like behind the backboard in mid-air against 3 people. Seriously, he's shooting. Look what he's doing. It's insane. I'm not even trying to cap. He can shoot from like behind, like he can just throw the ball behind his head without even looking at the rim. Seriously. He can also like if you like let's say you foul him from behind, he can also like literally just throw the ball behind his back into the goddamn rim. Like I'm not trying to cap. Seriously, he throws the ball behind his back. And he can even like spin around and shoot from like damn near the out of bounds line from behind the rim, like that close. While like literally look at him, he's parallel to the ground, laying down in the air, shooting the ball with one hand behind the rim. Oh, he is the unstoppable scorer, the ace of the generation of miracles. Also, Kuroko even states himself, well, let me be direct, I need you to teach me how to shoot. When it comes to shooting, Aomine is the best. Aomine, which one you think is harder or is done more often? Full court shots or shooting with one hand while parallel to the ground from behind the backboard? Aomine is the best shooter in the series. He's better than shooting than Midoriyama. It's that simple. Aomine is the best shooter. Also, Aomine's physicality and defense. I've already talked about how he's so damn fast. He's also strong. His defense, he literally smacks the ball out of Kisei's hand. Like, he spins and he can spin around in mid-air and shit. He even takes the ball from Kagami before he even, like, gets into his shooting position. He blocks Kagami multiple times. Like, seriously, he just smacks the ball out of Kagami's hand. It's saying he blocks Kagami multiple times, even though Kagami can jump way higher than he can. I'll admit, Kagami can jumps the highest, but Aomine still blocks it. Who cares? It's saying Aomine's dunks is also broken too. Aomine be dunked on Kagami and Kuroko in their first game. Seriously, both of them. He literally does a 360 dunk. He spins around in mid-air and does a 360 dunk against Kagami. He spins around in mid-air, bro. And then he can also do a between the legs fucking dunk. Like, seriously, as he done in the extra game. Now he's trying to, he dunks in between his legs. He does it behind the back, like, dunk. Like, when he put, like, seriously, I'm just saying, he's broken. Like, and then, yeah, Kagami, as I said, Kagami in silver has, like, the animal instinct power of the wild. As such, Kagami got it too during the game against Aomine. Kagami isn't the only one with that instinct. He has everything, bro. Aomine Daiki. And he's a black panther. Oh, fucking Omni. Bro, he's the coolest thing. Bro, I don't care. Omni my favorite character, bro. I don't give a fuck. I agree with Wales and Robs on RTTV, bro. Like, oh my god, bro. And don't even get me started. You hear the music in the background. The Zone, bro. It's over, bro. The Zone. Oh my god, bro. It's over. He's too fat, bro. He can steal the ball mid passes between steering them shit, bro. I'm not trying to cap, bro. He's too fast. He's too fast. And then it seems twice as fast in the zone as usual. And the thing is, let me debunk all the bullshit that happened during the Toei game. Why Omni lost? All the plot, like seriously, literal plot so that Omni could lose. Let me debunk all this shit right now. So people like to say that Kagami was better, or like in the zone than Omni during their little game, or Kagami is the one who is the only one that can beat Omni, or Kagami is that guy that's better than Omni. No, the fuck he isn't. When Kagami went zone against Omni in the zone, they were doing their zone match. People need to realize that Omni went into the zone way before Kagami. It was literally a whole time out in between the time Kagami went zone and after Omni. And you know how zone massively decreases your stamina and shit. Omni was in the zone with so much less time than Kagami. Is ridiculous. Kagami passes Omni when they were in the zone, and it gets better than Omni because of the zone's time limit. Omni was tired and sweating. The recoil was significant. Omni was tired from the zone because he was in the zone way longer than Kagami. Seriously. And Kagami blocks Omni because Omni is tired and is damaged from the zone. And even afterwards, and this is what confirms it. So think about this. How is Kagami in the zone even with zone Omni, or like better than Omni in the zone, if Omni in base is better than Kagami, Kuroko, and Kiyoshi all working together? All three of them working together could not stop Omni. He got people. They were triple teaming him. He broke past all. That's not enough. Omni Daiki, bro. He passed all of them. And then he shoots a shot and definitely would have made it. But thanks to Kuroko's misdirection overflow. Plot. But, like, seriously, his ultimate powers, yeah. He stops Omni's shot. Like, whatever. Even Kagami admits that if it was a 1v1, he would have lost to Omni Daiki, bro. And also, in Season 3, before Kagami's game against Kisei, Omni and Kagami play a 1v1 game on Street because Kagami did his shoes or some shit, and Omni completely cock slaps Omni. Omni cock slaps Kagami. He literally he blocks him. He passes him, shoots shots in his face, and it was so fast. It was like a couple minutes. I said it'd be quick. My overwhelming victory, and Kagami admits that he look. Get out of here, bro. Out of here. Omni wins. He always wins. He's above Kagami. Yes, Kagami and Omni is like my favorite rivalry on Kuroko Basket. It's honestly top 10 rivalries, probably like top 15, 10 rivalries in anime, bro. Because Kuroko Basket is so unrealistic that it's literally like a super power like they're fighting. It's really that cold, bro. They really the OSTs, the music, bro. Omni is just that nigga, bro. It's really that simple. So, and let me get into why Omni beat Silver too. So, of course, Silver was faster than Omni, and this is crazy. Silver's faster than Omni. Holy shit. That's actually crazy to think about. But Silver was able to get past Omni one time. And this was Omni at the beginning of the damn game. People need to realize that Omni does not fucking practice. Yeah, he's been practicing after his loss against Siren, but, he starts slow all the time. He doesn't get as good as he does. And even if, let's just say Silver is faster than base Omni. Yeah, sure. When Omni goes zone and Kisei goes perfect, when they start double teaming fucking Silver can't pass either one of them. Seriously. Also, Omni in the zone can blitz and score on Silver multiple times throughout the whole damn extra game. Silver, seriously. He even scores on Silver again, in the late game when he goes behind the damn backboard and shoots a shot. So yeah, he had yes in base he's probably below. I would say he's below silver in base, but in the zone he's definitely better than silver. He's better than base Kagami base to base. He's better than in zone Amine is better than zone Kagami. Like it's just that simple. Like Amine is overpowered. He's broken. He's too OP. Like there's nothing. Now with Murasaki Bara is iffy because like who would win in the 1v1? I do again. Overall, without a doubt, Amine is better than Murasaki Bara. But like who would win in the 1v1? Like this is what I wanted. This is what should have happened in season 3. Like Toei and Yoshin should have played a game in season 3 because I really wanted to see what would happen if Amine and Murasaki Bara played against each other like in a 1v1 scenario. Because yes, Amine is again Amine is better than Murasaki Bara, but who will win in the 1v1 is iffy because Murasaki Bara's in base was shitting on silver, and then he can stack his own on top of that. Like it's iffy. Like yes, Almanac can shoot from ranges, but Murasaki Bara's reflexes and speed, like, he can catch up. Like it's crazy. It's weird. And Almanac is definitely way faster than Murasaki. Like Almanac is too fast, bro. Like it's just that simple. And his ball handling, like he could probably slip past Murasaki Bara a couple times. Like it's really iffy. If you wanna switch Murasaki Bara and Almanac, you can. And let's be honest. Come on, I'm biased, bro. Amine is my favorite character. He's too cold. He's in my eyes until it's proven definitively he's above Murasaki Bara. And there's a lot of people that put him above Murasaki Bara too. Like yes, Amine is above Murasaki Bara in my eyes. But if you wanted to switch him, you could because it's really that close. Like this is the closest one things in between the damn is between Murasaki Bara and Amine. But let's get into this. This video is 56 minutes long. I'm about to speed. Amine. It's either fourth. Is my mind fourth. But if you want to switch him, Murasaki Bara, he's either fourth or fifth best. Definitely, he's the unstoppable scorer. Like he's the ace, the GOM. He's better than Kagami. People who like the one Kagami say Kagami's better than Aomine. Just go home. Whatever. I don't even care. Just whatever. Aomine is better than Kagami. He's better than Murasaki Bara. He's better than Silver. Aomine is too cold. I don't give a fuck. His techniques, abilities, the formless shots, his speed, agility, animal instincts, power of the wild. He's a Black Panther, like whatever. He has the fucking zone, street ball movements. He can do a regular change of pace. Like he's just broken. He can shoot. He can shoot 3-point shots with one hand. I didn't even show that. I forgot about that. Remember in the game against Kisei when he just threw the damn ball in there from like the 3-point line? Like. Whatever, he's too broken. So I kind of already fucked up. I forgot to delete that image, but damn. Well, it gets too late now. Number 3, Nash Gold Jr. from Team Jabberwock, the point guard and the ace and the captain of Team Jabberwock. Yeah, I'm sorry to say, but my nigga, I do like Aomine, but Nash, bro, come on, like it's over. Nash's ball handling and street ball movements, his speed is ridiculous. His ball handling is crazy. It looks like he looks like Aomine for a fucking couple seconds. I'm not trying to cap. Like, seriously, that's how fast he's dribbling. He can also pass with his fucking elbow. And Nash is probably like the second best passer in the damn series, like behind Kuroko when it comes to passing. He can literally do like invisible passes where Kisei can't even react or doesn't even know what the fuck going on. Even Kuroko doesn't even know what's going on. Seriously, his passes have like flashes of light. Like he's passing, like it's crazy, and they can't even react to what's going on. It even works against fucking Kakashi. Like seriously, I'm just not cap. And they say it's beyond fast. It's like I can't see a thing. It's not even really a fucking. It's just his pass is stupid. His dribbling is stupid. But what makes Nash definitely like above Aomine is simply the Belial Eye. That's where you start getting to like the supernatural powers in the Kuroko no Basket verse. So basically the Belial Eye or the Belial Eye. It's even above Akashi's like base Emperor Eye, basically like Belial Eye. As such, he was able to cross Akashi multiple times, and the Belial Eye is different from the Emperor Eye. Belial Eye can see the entire fucking court at once. He can see he doesn't just see one person at a time. He sees the entire court, all enemies and allies simultaneously on the court. He can see the future of all of them. Basically, he sees the future of the game. Like he's broken. It's impossible. He even stops Akashi and Emperor Eye. He stops Akashi multiple times. He even blocks Aomine. Like Like Aomine. He blocks Aomine. Like, do you not understand that? And this is not like Aomine not trying. Like Aomine just so tired, like Kagami, when Kagami was just getting, like, basically just plot, like, the main characters, yeah, Siren, whatever. This is actually like Nash is just definitively like just blocking out. Like, it's that simple. He even does an ankle break and crosses Kakashi, bro. And he's and the thing is, they both can see the future, but in a 1v1, Nash is physically above Kakashi. So, like, he crosses Kakashi, and it's really that simple. Kakashi fell for his ankle breaker, like, yeah. And he even like makes a layup on base Kagami, like, seriously, and he gets the foul too, the 3-point play. And when he takes a breath, he starts doing like he starts playing official and orthodox movements. Like, he started actually dribbling and playing like official, like he's not just doing street ball shit no more. And he crosses Kakashi, passes Kakashi, crosses Kuroko, ankle breaks and Midoriyama and put him on the fucking ground. And then this is zone Kagami. Like, listen, yeah, again, Aomine in the zone and Murasaki Bar, I do believe, is above Kagami. But I'm not trying to say that Kagami is weak. This is zone Kagami. And I'd argue that Kagami, when it comes to defense, is probably better than Aomine when it comes to the defense standpoint, because he can jump higher and he's like, in the zone, his strength is relative like Generation Miracles. So, like, and Nash dunks on zone Kagami. Nash is above. Nash is probably stronger than Silver. I'm not even trying to cap. Seriously. He passed three guys and dunked right on top of Kagami. His movements are clearly different. He switched from the flashy movements of street ball to efficient orthodox movements. He started Nash Gold Jr.'s full power. And it actually takes fucking Kuroko to do a combo with Kagami and Aomine to actually defeat Nash. Like, they have to do a double dunk on Nash and with Kuroko's pass up to defeat Nash. Yeah, it's just automatic. Nash Gold Jr. is definitely third best in the series. He's above Aomine. It's hard to say. He's just too broken. He has to block. He can see the future of the entire game. His physicality above Akashi. He's faster and stronger than Akashi. His abilities, techniques, the Bellalia eye. He has street ball, hiding preparatory movements, like with his pass. That's what I didn't know what to really call it. I was calling it flashy or invincible passes. That's what it really is. He has the ankle breaking when he literally breaks your fucking ankle, just like Kakashi. He has the double clutch and refined orthodox style when he actually like starts doing efficient orthodox movements. So he's not just street ball. He's basically just broken it in every single way. Wait, because, Aomine mostly does street ball. That's really his thing. He was playing street ball as a kid of the court. That's why his skin's so damn dark. But he doesn't really have a fine, efficient movements either, Aomine. But Nash is both. So, like, yeah, Nash is above Aomine. It's hard to say. It's just how it is. Here come my nigga, number 2. Akashi Seijiro. My second favorite character. You hear that music in the background? The god, the supposed god king of the verse, and people probably like, cause he's not number 1. Stop it. Yeah, no, he's not. He's not number 1, bro. He's number 2. All right, it's that simple. He's number 2. But either way, my boy Akashi is definitely that nigga. He is the point guard and captain of the Generation of Miracles, and the point guard and captain of Team Rakuzan. You hear that music in the background, bro. But let's get into everything you can do. So basically, Akashi's physicality, his speed, skill, and ball handling, he's definitely Generation Miracle tier. He crosses Takai with absolutely no effort. But with the most overpowered thing in the series, the Emperor Eye ability, he uses the Emperor Eye, and he can see the future of his opponent. As such, with the Midoriyama, he sees the future and stops Midoriyama's shots. It does his ankle breaking and crosses multiple members of Shitoku's teams at once. Team Shitoku at once. He even ankle breaks and crosses Midoriyama, as I mentioned earlier. He stops Takao and Midoriya's fucking combo thing where he catches the ball in the air just because how smart he is, and it combines Emperor with his intelligence to predict when he's gonna do it, because it's fucking Akashi. It's that simple. All you need to know is that it's Akashi. It's just that simple. That's how it works. It's Akashi. Also, his speed is ridiculous. He can run past Midoriyama with absolutely no effort because he's that fast. Seriously. Even in middle school, when he was playing a 1v1 against Murasaki Bara, he takes the ball with absolutely no effort because of his Emperor ability. He completely dog walks Murasaki Bara and basically suns him. He tells him, "You only listen to me, all right?" Like seriously. And he's the point guard and that's the center. He's making the big man listen to only to him. That's ridiculous. He suns Murasaki Bara. Akashi can also shoot threes, and none of the Generation Miracles ever miss, right? It's that simple. They don't miss shots, bro. Unless you block them, they don't miss. He doesn't miss either. He can shoot 3-pointers. And when he goes to the zone, he really shows how fucking OP he is, too. Seriously, he takes the ball from zone Kagami with absolutely no effort. And he literally crosses the entire fucking team. He put them on their knees. He fakes out Kiyoshi and Kuroko both at once. Crosses both of them and makes the layup and say, "I am the absolute. Your defeat is the absolute." Like, you hit the guy music playing in the background. Akashi is the absolute. It's that simple, bro. There is no other explanation needed. He is the absolute, bro. He's defending alone too. Yes, he is. Also in the zone combined with his Emperor, his defensive range is above fucking Murasaki Bara's. They even says that. So Akashi defensive range is the biggest in the damn series. If you combine, second biggest in the series. If you combine it with the Emperor in the zone, he takes the ball from Izuki with absolutely no difficulty. He puts Kagami on his fucking hands and knees and makes the 3-pointer on it, like while looking down on him. Like seriously, he looks down on his opponents. You look down. You gotta look above me. Like I am the absolute. Like oh my god, Akashi, bro. Also Akashi can even fucking dunk. So like Akashi's physicality, he's a point guard. He's jumping and dunking and shit. Like I'm sure he says like dunk is not just for you big people. Like he can dunk whenever the hell he wants to as well. Akashi is broken, bro. Also when he goes like his true self, like the original Akashi, when, like he even when he does like not use the Emperor, he crosses Kagami with basically no fucking effort. And this is zone Kagami again. He mixes up Kuroko and Kagami like they're quasi Emperor and passes the ball. And this enhances his teammates. Like Kashi's passes like enhances teammates. Like it's like a good ass feeling. It's like it's just weird. Like his passes are fucking perfect, basically. And then he crosses true zone Kagami as the Emperor in zone. This true zone Kagami. Yes, again, true zone is like a team thing, but like I'm just saying this is a feat because Akashi does this by himself. And he puts Kagami on his damn ass, seriously, and makes the shot. And he says, "You will never defeat Rakuza. You're far too experienced." Akashi says it. And then during the game against the last game against fucking Jabberwock, he can also do street ball movements as well. Like he's that like Akashi is just that nice. He can do just like Nash. He can do both. Basically, like Nash and Akashi are basically like the rival, like the rivalry of the duo of the last game. Like they're like the rivalry. They're basically like the fucking same, really. Except that Nash is like kind of like physically superior, but it doesn't matter. Also with this Emperor, he can stop Nash like like his fucking flashy or invisible passes. Like seriously, which is the Emperor. And he can also stop Nash's dribbling multiple times with the Emperor. With the Emperor, you can see the future. It's literally broken. You can see the future. He stops Nash multiple times. As such, he crosses multiple members of the ankle breaks multiple members of Team Jabberwock. It's really that simple. Also, when Nash uses Belial Eye, Akashi realizes that because it's two different personas to Akashi. The two different he has a split personality. Two personas of Akashi have to merge together to increase their Emperor Eye because the Emperor is simply incomplete. Because they split, so when the two personalities combine, they get the complete Emperor Eye, which is actually above the Belial Eye. So like now he combines the complete Emperor with his high intelligence to predict the move. He predicts the future now. It's just crazy. He's above Nash now. He can see a more further future, and he blocks Nash. So basically, Akashi Seijiro with the complete Emperor Eye at the end of extra game, and this is technically hypothetical because he didn't add zone on top of this, but if he uses zone plus the complete Emperor, he's number 2 easy. He shits on everyone in the series, everyone under, because he's still number 2. But and you should know number 1. Like you should. It's like people that think that Akashi is number 1. Like everybody puts Akashi number 1. I don't understand why, but everybody puts him number 1. They probably it's crazy because I don't know why they do it like they didn't watch the series, but. My boy Akashi is the absolute. Abilities, techniques, he has the complete Emperor. Perfect rhythm pass, plays and pass. Like when he passed the ball, it's like perfect. Like it's like a perfect pass basically. He has his ankle breaking, his street ball, sleight of ball handling, zone, highest intelligence / decision making. He was the captain in like a first year. Like seriously, for the team Rockets, he's the fucking first year he's captain. He like his decision making is like almost as good as the coaches, really, like or better. Seriously, he has high intelligence. He's a captain of the Generation of Miracles and captain of Team Rockets on his first year. Seriously, Akashi is the absolute. It's that simple. There's no all you need to say is that it's Akashi, bro. It's that simple. But moving on. Number 1, the God King of the verse, should know by now. My boy, Kisei Ryota. So, let me get this out of the way. Base Kisei or copycat Kisei, whatever the hell you want to call him, without the God shit, without that, it was confirmed off the bat the first time he showed up that he is the worst member of the Generation of Miracle. He is the worst player out of all 3 of them. Yes, this is a fact. That's how it is. He's worse than all the other members of Generation Miracles. Yes. But during his battle against Toei, the Kaiyo vs. Toei game, Kisei learns how to copy Aomune's style. Like he literally copies his speed, the way he plays. Everything he does, and they were pretty much evenly matched. Like base Omni was equal to base Kisei before, but then he lost because he passed the ball to fucking homeboy, and Omni got the drop on him as such. But when it comes to 1v1, they were even. Base Omni and base Kisei were even. And Omni didn't go into zone, because if he went into zone, he would have shit on Kisei. But you know what I'm saying? They were even. But then later in the season 3, when Kisei plays against Haizaki, this is how he beats Haizaki. The perfect copy. He copies all the members of the Generation of Miracles. He copies Midoriyama's high projectile, 100% accuracy 3-pointer from like the full range. Yes. And it's not just like a thing that he copied. His eyes are glowing. It's literally a fucking superpower. Seriously. There's like a yellow ring around his eyes. He's literally he even has the same like physicality of the other members of Generation Miracles. He copies Mercy Bauer's reflexes and power to do like his fucking blocks. Seriously, he's not just like copying their moves. He's physically copying them. Seriously, that's how it works. He's copying them physically. You hear that shit in the background. But and he recreated the change of pace and the same speed as Omni. He's literally copying them physically as well. It's not just like and then he copies Akashi's Emperor High. He breaks Kagami, ankle breaks him, and he combines Akashi's Emperor with Omni's Super Speed Drive. He's combining different members of the Generation Miracle's abilities and techniques. He combines Akashi and Omni into... It's as if Akashi and Omni fused. Are you joking? That's automatic dub. It's over. And then he just dunks on Kiyoshi with absolutely no difficulty. He also has Omni's agility plus Murasaki Bar's block. He combines Omni's speed with the Murasaki Bar's block. He's not just using one of them at a time. He's combining them. He even uses Kuroko's powers, not just the Generation Miracle. He copies Kuroko's Ignite Pass Kai. He copies Kuroko's Cyclone Pass. Like when he spins around and creates like this goddamn tornado of like this superpower, basketball, whatever. He copies Kuroko's Cyclone Pass. He even copied Kuroko's Phantom Shot, bro. Like seriously. The Phantom Shot came out with, and the thing is, he combines the Phantom Shot with Midoriya's high trajectory shot like Midoriya. He combines the Phantom Shot with the high projectile Midoriyama shot. He's combining two different powers to one, bro. Seriously. And he can also use all of these abilities for defense as well. He uses Akashi's Empire for defense. He can see the future. Like, seriously. He's OP. He can even use Murasaki Barra's Thor's hammer, which is like a tornado of a dunk that he's mimicking their physicality power as well. Which means that Kisei is the best. Is the best at everything. Seriously. Also, Kisei can move the ball around for Akashi. Kisei can also play all positions. Like I said, he's the small forward of Generation of Miracles. He can play all fucking positions on the court. Seriously. And then I see he was taking Akashi's place against Nash. Like he was the one guarding Nash at the point. He was the point guard. Kisei can play all positions. He's just OP in every way, bro. Also with his perfect copy, he's just with his perfect copy alone. Like without zone, just with his perfect copy, he's evil as zone out there, bro. Like when they were both double teaming Silver, it looked like there was two Omnis for a second. It's not because saying perfect copy isn't just like he's copying them. He's physically matching them in their zone, like at their peaks. Like he's physically doing what they're doing. Seriously. He's in perfect sync with zone Omni. It's perfect, like it's Omni in the zone. And then he can always still use Akashi's Emperor, gets the ankle break, crosses this nigga. And he can also take on Silver in a 1v1 as well. I'm saying he would stop Silver alone. And he combines Omni's speed with Murasaki Barra's block again. Like, it's over. Like, I don't understand why people say Akashi's number one, bro. Also, during the fucking Jabberwock game, Kisei he dunks on Silver. Like, seriously, he just dunks on him. He's a kid. He makes him a baby, bro. Seriously, he puts his nuts in his face. Then he goes to, bro, it's automatically over, bro. He combines zone with perfect copy. In this moment, Kisei is the strongest player on the court. No questions asked, bro. Kisei is that cold. It's that simple. It's over. You can't do anything. He starts mixing. He does the Omni and steals the ball when he passes it. He puts the ball between his legs and dunks on Silver and the small forward of the Jabberwock team. Or the power forward, whichever one it was, whatever. And then he just dunking on both Silver and his other teammates all at once, bro. He can do everything that the Generation Miracles do and Kuroko, bro. And this is zone with a plus perfect copy. But yes, the only problem with the perfect copy in zone with Kisei is that he can't use it. He gonna use it for a couple minutes. But the thing is, this is a 1v1. Best player standpoint. In a 1v1, he only needs a couple minutes to beat any character in this series, bro. It doesn't matter who it is, Kisei is the god. It's that simple. In the game, it's not the OP because he's gonna last a couple minutes, but in a fucking 1v1, it's over. It's over. Kisei using perfect copy plus zone is definitely the best in Kuroko no Basket. No questions asked. He is the God King of the verse. Abilities, techniques, powers, copycat, copy, perfect copy, plus zone. He can play all positions. And basically, if you want all his abilities, techniques, go through this list. Add up everything I said. That means that Kisei can probably copy Vice Claw as well. He can copy Kiyoshi's Vice Claw. He copies Kasamatu's shot. He copies his team. He copies everybody in the fucking verse. Basically, no fair fact. Add every character's abilities, sex techniques up and all in, and that's Kisei basically with his perfect copy. And then add zone on top of all that. Kisei is basically if every character put on Patara earrings or did a fucking fusion dance. Like every character in the entire verse. Kisei is the God King. He is literally the God of the verse. He's everybody into one. Seriously. There's nothing you can do. It's just there's nothing you can do, bro. I don't, it's crazy to me that people put Akashi above Kisei, bro. It's actually crazy to me. It's crazy that people put anybody above Kisei. Like, seriously, Kisei is just that. He's just too OP. It's that simple. So, in conclusion, this is the list. This is my top 10 after what I see. Basically, Kisei Roto, the small forward of the Generation of Miracles and the God King of the Verse, is number one, without a doubt. I would debate you. Seriously, Kisei is better than Akashi, bro. Number 2, Akashi Sejiro, the point guard and captain of Generation of Miracles, and he is the absolute. Number 3, Nash Gold Jr., the point guard of Team Jabrock, and the ace, he's the strongest in Team Jabrock. He's number 3. He has the Belial Eye. It's over. Number 4, Omni Daigi, the power forward, ace, and super scorer of the Generation of Miracles, and the previous light of Kuroko. He is only one who could beat me is me. Or, the 3 niggas above me. Like, yeah, I'm trying to say, like, Omni, if he probably practiced, he'd probably be like, he probably, it's questionable, but I just wish the series would have continued, because all these characters could have grew so much, but think the series ended for like no reason. I'm being honest, seriously. Number 5, Murasaki Baraichi, the center of the Generation of Miracles, the power, the big man. He is the strongest in the verse physically. Number 6, Kagami Tiger, the power forward, ace, and light for Team Saren. Stop wanking him. I do love Kagami, but niggas really do wank his dick off. I'm not trying to cap. They don't take into context of the situation. It takes Kagami and Kuroko to beat all the Generation of Miracles. Yes, Kagami beats Midoriyama, but only with zone. He does not beat Midoriyama in base. He needs zone to beat Midoriyama. And he needs Kuroko, both of them, the light and shadow, to beat other 4 members. As Akashi says, they both beat us, not just Kagami. Kagami did not beat none of them. It was Kagami and Kuroko again. Number 7, Jason Silver, the heavily wanked motherfucker. He was better than he was pretty much number 1 during the second quarter. But if you actually watch the game, they all surpassed him as later on when they went into zone, when they went perfect copy, when Murasaki Barra subconsciously awakened. They all surpassed Silver. He was better than them at first, but not as he's literally wanked. I don't even understand. It's like they didn't watch that last game movie or something. Number 8. Midoriyama Shintaro, the shooting guard of the Generation of Miracles. The I'd say third best shooter in the series. Kisei and Omni are the best shooters. Omni is a better shooter than Midoriyama. I don't understand. Everybody. Yes, he shoots full court shots, but which one's harder? Full court shots or shooting with one hand in any position, like behind the rim? Seriously, it's over. Number 9, Hayazaki Shogo, the former small forward of Team of Generation of Miracles. He's above base. He's like right below. He is a member of the Generation Miracles. Really. Like he's above base. Kisei in base. Like Kisei in base is will be like number 10. Like seriously, it's funny. It's just the perfect copy in zone make that nigga like automatically the best player in the fucking verse. But it's crazy. But the number 10, the main character, like when the main character isn't number 1. Number 10, Kuroko Tetsuya, the Phantom 6 man, and Shadow of the Generation Miracles, and Team Saren. My boy, Kuroko. Kuroko's my 3rd favorite character, if you know. My number 1 is Omni, number 2 Akashi, number 3 Kuroko. Those my 3 main niggas. They're the best characters. I don't care what nobody fucking say. So I guess that's it. Again, if you enjoyed this video, this shit went on too long. I had to break everything down so you can understand why I put them in this order and why they are in this order. If you want to switch Omni and Murasaki Barra, you honestly could. But I think that Omni is overall better than him, and I think everybody probably think that too. But it's possible for Murasaki Barra to beat Kagame, possibly. But other than that, this entire list is definitive. Like, this is how it is. It's definitive. Kisei is the best. He's the guy king of the verse. Not Akashi. I don't know why do people put Akashi above him? I don't understand that, but whatever. And again, if you enjoyed this video, if you like my content, please help a nigga out, subscribe. Like the video, comment down in the comment section down the thoughts. Comment down if you agree with this, if you disagree, you can debate me. I got a whole Discord, anything like that. Also, what to say? Yeah, no, hit the notification bell to get my next upcoming videos if you actually fuck with anime, fuck with these type of videos. And I guess that's it. So, peace. The mightiest sun is out.